Let's switch back here to North Texas, where we're going to talk about a little chill, a little rain. But we've got a parade in just a few minutes, so bundle up. First Alert weather meteorologist Jeff Ray joining us now with what we're going to see, I guess, for the rest of this week.
Yeah, let's talk about the forecast, Steve, as we head into the holiday, big travel holiday coming up, of course. As far as the temperatures, we're stuck in the 60s right now, and we do kind of expect that to hang around through the afternoon hours. As we take a look down in Sundance Square, yeah, temperatures right now at 63 degrees. We do have a little bit of a south wind, and that south wind is actually going to hold the temperature at around 63 degrees for most of the night. Yeah, don't expect much change in temperature at all, even through the overnight hours. As we have the dew point at 58, that's kind of humid air, especially when you consider the time of year, but not when you consider we've been in a south wind all day long with rain. And you can see how most of the organized precipitation now off to the east of us and just a little bit of drizzle left. And that's what we put in the forecast, little drizzle, cloudy skies, and pretty much just jacket weather, a couple layers. Not too bad out there. With low 60s is actually pretty mild for this time of year for an evening temperature. Now, there it is, 9 p.m. You see a little bit of rain still off into our eastern counties, and then it's gone. We'll be cloudy through the night with that south wind. Then it gets interesting because we get into in the morning hours. I mean, probably by drive time and then just a little beyond. And look at this light up. Now, there's going to be a lot of severe weather off to the east in Arkansas tomorrow. If you're traveling that way, I mean, like tornadoes. This is going to be damaging winds and maybe large hail possible with this from Hill County across Henderson County. Notice it doesn't include the Metroplex, and I think that threat stays down to the southeast of the Metroplex. Some of it could get in Kaufman County. That's why we put in like a 20% chance of rain, because there could be just a little activity across parts of Dallas and Tarrant County and across Johnson and Ellis as we cross midday. But this changes everything. This front comes through and just clears us out, and you can see the strong north wind showing up, and behind it there might be like a brief shower or two, but this is going to be a really strong front, and it's going to bring really strong winds through the overnight hours and into Tuesday, the first half of the day at least. That severe weather outbreak really across Louisiana and parts of Mississippi. I'm sorry, Arkansas is just in the southern part where the worst of it. The worst of it will be all the way into Jackson if you're traveling down 20. So that is just going to be a rough weather day tomorrow for travelers. Large hail damaging winds you can see basically down to the south. We have temperatures even in the 70s tomorrow, and then the winds turn and the temperatures will drop as we get into the afternoon. But those strongest winds will probably be during the day, during the evening on Monday and the overnight hours and headed into Tuesday. So be ready for that. I know a lot of decorations are out there. We've been talking about this for 10 days now, this low that's down across Mexico, and it's going to kick out. That's why I'm putting in like a 10% chance of rain for Thanksgiving, because of that system right there. We literally been talking about for 10 days. We got temperatures in the 50s on Tuesday and Wednesday and on Thursday for Thanksgiving. So a little bit on the cool side. And notice these overnight lows in the 30s, above freezing, but in the 30s. Then we get into Black Friday, we're in the 60s, and then another front and even cooler days going into the weekend, low 50s.